Competitive ignoring?
They say patience is a virtue, but I'm pretty sure what we're seeing right now from both of these superstars is the epitome of sloth.
Only the calm before the storm, gentlemen. If the storm ever comes.
It's more of a light drizzle at this point.
WWE Universe is just begging for these two superstars to get this match started.
Doesn't seem to be much budging happening, or anything else for that matter.
Maybe we should start a chant.
You know, when individuals like this meet, there's always this feeling out process.
This is the longest feeling out process I've ever seen.
And that commentary just about sums up what's going on in the ring.
Which is a whole bunch of nothing. You guys gonna fight, or are we just gonna hang out and stare at each other all night?
Don't worry, Corey. We're on the verge of a major brawl right now.
Are we, though?
Any second now. A lot of tension between these two superstars who at any moment now are going to tear each other apart.
Or are they?
It'll happen. Eventually.
WWE Universe trying to encourage these superstars to start the match.
Which one of these superstars is actually going to make the first move?
Come on, guys. Even I pushed the action when I had a match.
Time to you-know-what, or get off the pot, guys.
I'm begging for anything at all to happen.
I just hope no one gets hurt.
And do not adjust your screens, folks. This match is yet to get underway at all.
Maybe change the channel, though.
Oh, you're going to get a talking to after this one.
You see this right now, Cole? I'm doing an act of service.
Maybe that will shut him up.
Oh, what an insecurity right in the ear. Driving the elbow.
Kick finds the spot.
He's just taking a moment to simply remind everyone why he's simply the best.
Oh, my God, what a kick. He deflects it right back.
Nicely done.
Elbow drop. Piercing. He gets set down to the floor. Taking this outside.
This could be good.
Oh, colliding with a barricade. And now thrown back into the ring.
Does the official not see him removing the turnbuckle pad?
Keep your voice down.
Oh, taking it right to him. No waiting.
Elbow drop.
Piercing. On the middle rope. What a fence press.
Now he's been put on the defensive.
And the cover for the win. Oh, come on. What is he thinking? You had him down where you wanted him.
Do him all you want. He's just feeding off it more.
Okay, he is not going to let him make a mockery of things.
Looking for the victory. He's able to beat a 2 count.
Shows that this is still anybody's match at this point.
And he said, you're not getting it. Look at this superstar go.
Tapping into the energy reserves. Fire, did you ever see this coming? Not at all. With the reversal. Nicely done.
I think we're about to see that.
First he goes. Hangs it up on you. Elbow drop.
Piercing.
Trap the arm.
Neckbreaker. So smooth.
Oh my God. Diving moonsault. This man's maybe nearing its limit.
At this point, it might be too much for him to recover from, Cole.
What an incredible match we are witnessing. He reverses it.
Continuing to dissect the leg of his opponent. Oof. Has the opposition in the palm of his hand, and he knows it. Oh, man. Horrifying DDT.
I don't like the look in his eye here, folks.
And now he's giving...
He gets what he deserves while they floated.
Flipping senton attack.
And a strong kick out in one.
He's still got life in this matchup.
What an arm drag. A striking blow.
Oh, man.
Letting his opponent know respect is earned, and he's still $1 short.
Okay, already, we get it. Stop looking for adulation for the crowd and get back into the fight.
Off the top rope.
Top rope. Put it all on the line.
Wyatt through the air.
It connects. Just crashing down with high impact.
Okay, he's re-entering the ring. Saw that one coming. Took advantage.
And another counter.
Knee left. He turns it around.
Roundhouse kick on the mark.
And he's just flaunting his skills now.
Yeah, it looks like he's offloading all of his anger.
Oh, and his aggression, just pure brutality.
Come on, easy.
Kick right to the side of the face. Across the shoulders, up and...
Gut check.
And we see the attention being put on the torso area.
They're going to lock it in here. Kick it to the ropes, forcing the break.
A lot of damage done, but the ropes offer a reprieve.
Getting set up for something in the corner. Dangerous spot for him to be in. He gets the kick out after the run.
Refusing to give up even an inch of ground as this match continues.
Snap there.
Going face first.
Bang. Continuing to dissect the leg of his opponent. Oof. And there's the cover. He breaks the pin before a 1 count.
Not a whole lot of luster behind that kick out.
Hard impact in the corner.
He's stalking his opponent from the top turnbuckle.
Good Lord, taking flight.
You want to talk about putting it all on the line.
Always an extra risk when you dive ringside.
I think we are witnessing a career-altering moment for these superstars, guys. With this cover here. This is where desperation becomes a factor. Time to pull out all the stops. Stiff punch. Dragon Sleeper.
It's in. Night. The official asking him, is he going to tap? Is he going to tap out?
Rolls through, nice escape.
Still going to take a massive effort to keep him down.